What is up there, SEO pros? Welcome back. Today we are going to be going over the next part of our series on the complete guide to SEO, and we'll be covering how to do a national SEO audit. Now, the reason why we're doing this next is because I actually really need to do it for my website that just got transferred from Squarespace to WordPress, but also it's fitting because in the last audit we kind of did an overview of what to look at for local, and now we're going to be going into, like I said, a national SEO audit. Me basically just going over doing an audit on my own website and then showing you guys why I'm doing these certain things or recommending certain types of changes. So if you like these videos, as usual, make sure you leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and all that good stuff, and join our White Hat SEO group if you're not in it already. So that's pretty much it. Let's just get into it. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to our SEO audit template. So for that, we're going to go into here, go into our templates, go into our SEO roadmap template, and then go ahead and open up our template. Open that up. William says, ugh, I'm not this good yet. Not this good yet at what? SEO? All right, cool. So obviously the roadmap's going to be for ourselves. So we're just going to put Chase. Target business is an SEO business. National SEO business. URL. It's our own website URL, chasewriter.com. And next we got the industry we're in, which is SEO or marketing. Business type is national. And next we got date, which is the 3rd. And we got the time, which is 7:05 p.m. Pacific Standard. Audit video. What the heck just happened? For that, let me just open up OBS, start recording. Content management system, we are now on WordPress. Audience targeting, we're going to say, national. And the conversion value, so that's going to be whatever a conversion is worth to us. So for our own business, a client can be worth anywhere between, let's say, $1,000 to $3,000 and up. So we'll say on average, if 1 in 5 people who contact us turn into a customer, we're going to say it's worth about 5 divided by, we'll say on average between the audits we do, which is like 200, to the people who actually who get our services, we'll say it's like 1,500. So calculator, which would be 1,500 divided by, we're just trying to get a rough estimate. We're gonna figure this out more later, but we'll just say $300. Cool. Whoops, $30, $300. So now let's look at our competitor keyword research. So the first thing we always look at is competitor keyword research. So for that, we need to figure out who is like us that we want to do similar things. Now, we make money in a couple different ways. Courses, and then, of course, doing SEO implementation. So we'd probably make money in a couple ways. One of the ways, like I said, would be to do through courses. So one of the big competitors we'd want to research is somebody who's really good at content marketing, somebody who gets a lot of traffic for SEO, maybe likes Brian Dean, or somebody else out there who has a lot of traffic coming in for SEO, and then they want to can turn that audience into people who are going to buy SEO courses or get white label SEO. And then we have the other audience, which is like people who are looking up certain things like SEO expert, SEO consultant, that kind of thing. Now, I would like to map out the main keywords first and then go for more of the, in like the course-based audience later. So I'm going to go where I make most of the money from first, and then go for the next audience, which is where I make less of the money from, which is the people who buy courses. So for the people, for the competitors that are making money off of like client SEO, they're probably going for something like, let's just say SEO expert or SEO consultant. Let's try SEO consultant. Now you can see here that also shows up with a local result. And it also looks like it's information based, so that might not be a good place to start. What we're looking for is something like this, though. Somebody that we're expecting to have a good amount of traffic for certain keywords, like this person. Michael Cotton, SEO consultant. I'm assuming he's probably ranking for other stuff as well. So we're just going to plug him into Ahrefs, which of course, like I literally just emailed Tim back. He should be giving me the upgraded version of this. Is it working now? It might be working. Here we go. We got the organic keywords. Let's click on that. And of course, we're only going to see this much. So local SEO consultant, you can see there. Google My Business page. You know what we're looking, SEO expert. So what we're looking for is stuff like that to start mapping out to our pages. So obviously, we're going to have to postpone the keyword research section. Maybe we'll do that next video because we're going to have to wait on that. But we can start looking at those URLs, and this would probably be one of them to start looking at. So copy that. Boom. And then we keep going through that. So we'll probably do that next episode. Next one, main keywords. We're going to wait for this, and then we'll go, start mapping out a few keywords. Now let's start exporting our Google Analytics data. So we're going to go into Search Console, or sorry, Google Analytics. Click on there. Need to fix this video a little bit so it's a little bit more zoomed in. It's not supposed to be going hot behind the chat. Let's see. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. We're going to sort by the last 3 months as usual. So we'll go acquisition, all traffic, source, medium. And we're going to go into here and look by the last 3 months. So so that's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go by organic traffic. Now, personally, I'd probably like to go by more than just organic traffic because we are getting conversions from other places. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But generally, you're supposed to do only organic traffic. But we're going to go by everything right now. So what we'll do is we'll go to audience, and then we'll go to overview. Cool. So we got 1,500 users in the last, or 15,700 users in the last 3 months. Just put that in there. We're going to say all traffic here. There we go. And sorry, I shouldn't have skipped ahead. I should have done this part first. Let me just go ahead and do that. So our online conversion is being tracked. Let's go check. Conversions, or sorry, admin. And likely, since we just switched the site over to a new CMS, this is not going to be tracked correctly. So we do need to go and look at, that. So I'm just going to put a Z there, as in we need to fix that, because I'm not actually sure whether or not they are being tracked correctly. Next, we got our offline conversions being tracked. No, but not necessarily appropriate for the site, since we're probably not going to be putting the phone number on there as much. Our conversion values being tracked properly, so no, because we don't have the first parts fixed yet. Our thank you pages being utilized with additional assets. I already know they're not. Our autoresponders properly being utilized with additional assets and correct instructions. Probably not. Online conversion values, we're just going to skip those for now because they're not where they need to be. All right, so now we got all traffic by last 3 months. So let's go ahead and do that. It's 15,742, like we already said. New users, we'll go over here. Back to audience, overview. New users, 14,491. Average session duration, we got 1 minute, 36 seconds. I was supposed to change the title of this. Made a mistake. Okay. Next we got bounce rates. Why did that average session duration only show 1? Well, I guess that's all it's going to show. Let me do that. There we go. Bounce rates. We got 76%. Conversion rates, we're going to go down to conversions, goals overview. And we're going to say that's at 1.99. Whoops. Gosh darn it. Made a mistake there. Estimated goal value is at 45,000, which is actually probably about right. Okay, now we're going to export all our user data, so demographics. So we'll go back to audience, demographics, overview, export Google Sheets, import the data, grab all this. Cool, so we got 18 to 24, 1600. Looks like our main age range is about 25 to 34, and then 35 to 44. Cool. We actually probably want to look at the conversion rates for those as well. So let's go to age, because I think we can get this. Export Google Sheets. Grab all this data. A little bit more in depth. So we're just going to go ahead and put that in there. And we're going to have to create more space here, so we'll just delete that. Oops. It's probably enough. So now let's go grab that. Boom. Now this data is really good to have, like the extra data, if you actually are tracking this stuff, like conversions and whatnot. Otherwise, it's not as necessary. But anyways, let's look at this. So we got users by age, new users, sessions, bounce rates, pages per session, average session duration, email opt-in, and then also the different types of conversions, I believe. So 35 through 44, let's check that out. So unfortunately, this is just going by email opt-in. We actually want to look at the other opt-ins as well. So those aren't as important to us. It is important to look at. So like, 35 through 44, we got a lot of opt-ins, but let's look at the actual contact us, which I'm assuming is probably older. 25 through 34, which is interesting. So it's actually younger ages. And then let's see well, we don't have the course sign up track, so we need to get that at some point. But you can see here, these are the estimated values. 25 through 34 is where I make most of the money. And then secondly is 45 through 54, which is pretty accurate actually. 18 through 24, I would be surprised if that's actually really that true. So anyways, let's export this data instead because it's more important to us. So Google Sheets. Get rid of these other ones because we don't really care as much about those. So grab all this. And just replace all that. Cool. So we get all the goal completions, the conversion rates based off the age, which here we go. You can see here 45 through 54 has a way higher conversion rate for reasons I don't really understand. Probably because more people who are older convert higher. I don't know. And then these ages here, I don't really know the difference between these two. I guess one is new, one's returning. These look the same to me. 25 to 34, we got 5,200 there. Users, 211. I just don't know what... Oh, this is by the day. Okay, so we don't actually need that data. So we're going to get rid of that. All right, so we'll delete that. Next, we have our genders. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got export Google Sheets. And this is a little bit more in depth than I do for most people, but you know, you don't have to do it this in depth unless it's like a larger website or a website that's getting more traffic on average. So copy all that, bring it over. There we go. So there we go. So we got gender as well. You can see male, obviously more of 75%, 1 minute 35 seconds, goal completions 194, but the conversion rate is higher with females apparently. Interesting. Okay, so let's go next to our interests. So overview. Now I'm going to filter by each interest. You don't have to do this, but like I said, I'm becoming, you know, a little bit extra on this just because it's our own website. And it looks like you can actually filter by age and affinity category, which is pretty interesting, but that's a little bit too much for us as well. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead, go to here and make some more rows because we don't normally use this many. So let me just take all that, delete. Wait a second. Oh, I was supposed to go to area next, wasn't I? Well, that's weird. Why is geo before that? Am I not? I must just not have in-market segments filtered, or I must have accidentally deleted it. Okay. That's fine. We'll just add some more spacing. And let's go for affinity categories. So we'll do export, Google Sheets, same sort of deal. Grab all this good stuff. Copy and paste. So we got all website data or data. So shoppers, value shoppers, you can see here, they have pretty high conversion rates, 238. Now, I'm actually probably just going to filter by the people contacting because I don't really care as much about the emails at the moment. Mainly because this audit's probably going to be a little bit different next time we do it. The emails will be more important on the next audit because we're going to be focusing more on content marketing. But on this first one, I care more about the actual contact submits because that's where we're making most of our money from, is from not the emails, but from the actual people contacting us. So here we go. Copy all that. Plug it in. There we go. So we got way lower conversion rate there. You can see here we got 20 here, which makes me wonder maybe I should just filter that out from these other ones really quick. We already pretty much know though. The age doesn't really matter as much. Let me just go filter that out again really quick by the gender or the age though. Age or gender? Age. There we go. Age. Gender we don't really care about as much. Okay, so let's do that again by contact us. And sorry I'm being so thorough on this, guys. It's a little bit more important for me to, you know, get this one right because one, it's our own site, like I said, but also because obviously I'm getting a decent amount of traffic to this site, so it's important for me to set pretty good benchmarks on this. So there we go. Put that there. Boom. Now here we go. Contact us, Smith. We got 9 from the 25 to 34. So you can see here the age for 45 to 54 is actually still a higher conversion rate, but that's still only 4 contacts submit. So, all right. So male, female. Let's just do it really quick. Let's just get it over. Let's just go do it. So gender, export Google Sheets. Import the data. So there we go. So we got 8 from female and we got 14 from males. So the contact us submit's actually really low. We want to boost that for sure. So let's just make a note of that, you know, contact us submit, which is where we make most of our money, is really low. So we need to be promoting that more for sure. So let me just go ahead and put that in the priority checklist. Contact submit is very low. Around 0.14% conversion rate, which I think is correct. It might just be by age, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's really low. So need to adjust more for this. Basically what that means is, you know, going into the site, because here's the thing. Right now the site is targeting, if we go to it, SEO courses, you know, services are like secondary. This is like sort of what people are looking for. The SEO services like learn more, but we really want to encourage the contact, right? The learn more is great, but you know, our main goal for this site should not be courses. The main goal for this site should be more around getting in touch, contacting, because once we get somebody to contact us, the conversion rates are actually very high. You know, how do we portray knowledge and how do we get people to contact us? The first step is the roadmap, right? So, you know, there should be something here like a video or whatnot, you know, pointing out, look, we do audits, we do this. Let us do an audit for you, or schedule a free 10-minute consultation so we can tell you how this works, or whatever it is, right? But we need to bring people up our main value ladder. Obviously, we're going to get money for people who are also visiting the site, who are people buying the courses, which we're not really able to look at based off these conversion values yet because we don't have that. But if we did, I'm assuming most of the people hitting those pages, which we can probably get an idea on if we go to, let's say, you know, behavior, all pages. Hey man, I'm doing a live audit right now on the website. What's up?
Oh, you are? Shoot. All right, I'll call you back after.
All right, sounds good. All right, bye. That's funny. That's Ryan. Okay, so here we go. We got all the different pages. Now, if we look at all the pages that are getting traffic, right? You know, most of them are not the course pages, right? So you can see here the homepage, the mastermind group, the link building post. Now this would be a place to get emails, right? We're hoping that this page here has a good amount of conversions on it. So if we go to, you know, landing pages and we actually see this link building page, we're hoping that, you know, I'm actually surprised that there was 3 contacts off of that. Let's go back. Email opt-ins. This is probably a page that we're getting a good amount of email opt-ins on. So 6, you know, in comparison to these other ones, not a lot, but overall, you know, off the home page contact, you know, 21, right? So that's a 0.42% conversion rate. We could do way better. Out of 5,000 sessions to the home page to only get 21 contacts, you know, obviously a problem there, right? However, like from this page, like the link building page, that's actually pretty decent, 0.2%, because we're not really pushing contact us on that page. So it's interesting to see things like that happen. Anyways, let's go back over to, well, it looks like I have food pulling up right now. I just ordered some food. So I'm gonna have to stop in a second, but so next we got, let's go back over to our analytics, audience, demographics, sorry, interests, in-market segments, export, Google Sheets, import the data, grab all that, copy. Looks like we're running out of space. We're going to put some more below there. Copy and paste. So business services, business technology, web services, web design. We got a good amount of contacts from that, which is interesting because, you know, those are the people looking for white label. Advertising, SEO, you know, 14. Probably half of those people are looking for courses. Business services, advertising and marketing. Still a good amount of contacts. This is Chase. Hey, well, are you nearby or you have no idea what that, what? Oh, that's bizarre because I put 512 Laguna Street. That is weird. Well, 512 Laguna Street. Yeah, Suite C. Okay, sorry about the confusion on that. Okay, bye. It's a little odd. Okay, well, anyways. Okay, so we got all of this. Next, we got our, let's go back over here, other categories. Export, Excel, Google Sheets. Import the data. Grab all of that. Boom, copy. Paste. And insert one below, insert one below. Okay, actually, no, that's all. Wait, do we need more? Hold on. Geo, yeah, we're gonna need that stuff. So let's look at that. So internet, web services, same sort of stuff. 13 contacts, arts and entertainment, TV, online video, 8. Interesting. Okay. So no from sports, business and industrial. All right, let's copy all that. Add some more spaces. It's not letting me space down at all. That's weird. Did I run out of space? What the hell's going on here? It's letting me do that. Copy, paste. It's not letting me add lines to this for some reason. It's really weird. Okay. What the hell is going on, dude? Whatever. All right, so I guess we'll just do this next stuff. Geo, language. So what is that? What language is that? ENGB? ENGB. United Kingdom English? What the hell? Okay, let's try location. So these are all the top locations. So we got 17 from there, 6 from India, 1 from United Kingdom, so on and so on. So let's export all that data. Import the data. Copy. So dumb, dude. I can't freaking change the amount of rows in here right now. It won't let me copy and paste anything into it. Just gonna have to do it this way. Okay, next we have new versus returning, so we'll go in there. Under behavior, Export Google Sheets. Import the data. Would be good to look at those time zones though, right? I think the times are on here as well. Put that in there. Oh. Hey man, sorry about that. Yeah. Maybe like a little extra tip. Maybe some online, but here, $65.
Oh,
Sorry for the inconvenience.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Have a good one. All right, sorry about that. Gave that guy a tip because he went to the wrong location. Probably my fault. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna get rid of all that. Sorry if this is really boring, guys. I know it is, but the thing is that this is all necessary. Like, especially if you're doing a larger audit, you're gonna be doing a lot of this stuff that's really actually pretty boring. All right, so we got user type, users 14,000. We got bounce rates, that kind of thing. Mainly new visitors, and then we got about 4,000 returning visitors, which the contact rates are about the same for both. So I'm assuming a lot of the people who, are returning visitors are also people who've already contacted me. All right, let's look at the durations, second durations. So we'll go ahead and export all of those. Copy, paste, and of course we're going to need more room for that. Freaking hate this stuff. There should be an easier way to do this. I know there is. There we go. So count of sessions, 1 sessions, 14,000 page views. Oh, so this is 1 second sessions, 2 second sessions. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure that's true. These are seconds, right? Count of sessions, 1. Wait a second. Oh, how many sessions there are. Okay, per visitor. So, this one's 3,500 for 2 sessions, 1,600 for 3 sessions, so on and so on. There should be conversion rates on there. I don't know why there isn't. You would think there would be, but I guess not. Okay, engagement. So let's go ahead and export all that. Should really just leave a bunch of this blank so you can just copy and paste all of it in here. It's really not necessary to have all these freaking orange rows separating them all. It just makes it a hassle. All right, 0 to 10 seconds. So we're not getting any data for that either, for the freaking conversion rates, which is interesting, but would be nice to get. So a lot of them are just 0 to 10 seconds. It's interesting. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish this in a little bit. I'm going to eat this food because I am starving, but I will continue this in a little bit. And until I see you then, happy SEOing.